What if the greatest secrets in human history have already been discovered, but we simply don't understand them yet? What if beneath ancient ruins, deep under the ocean, or hidden in museum archives, there are artifacts and signals that quietly challenge our understanding of civilization, technology, and even the universe itself? Today, we are exploring the world's most mysterious, unexplained discoveries. Real archaeological and scientific findings that continue to puzzle experts, ignite controversy, and fuel global debate. Let's begin with one of the most astonishing artifacts ever recovered, the Antikythera mechanism. Discovered in 1901 inside a Roman-era shipwreck off the coast of Greece. This corroded cluster of bronze gears turned out to be something extraordinary. Dating back over 2,000 years, it was capable of predicting eclipses, tracking planetary movements, and calculating astronomical cycles with stunning precision. Often described as the world's first analog computer, its complexity rivaled mechanical clocks built more than a millennium later. The question that still lingers is not only how it was built, but why similar devices have not been found in large numbers. Was this a unique invention, or part of a lost technological tradition erased by time? Across the globe, the ancient pyramids of Egypt remain symbols of engineering mastery, yet many lesser-known pyramid structures are still being studied and debated. Advanced scanning technologies have revealed hidden voids and unexplained internal spaces within major pyramids. While mainstream archaeology provides strong structural explanations, the full purpose of certain chambers remains uncertain. How were multi-ton stone blocks transported with such precision? What organizational system supported such massive projects? Each new scan seems to raise as many questions as it answers. In Bolivia, the stone complex of Pumapunku presents another enigma. The stones display clean, sharp angles and geometric precision that look almost machine-cut. Archaeologists attribute the site to the Tiwanaku civilization, and evidence supports their authorship. However, the engineering challenge of transporting and shaping enormous stones at high altitude continues to fascinate researchers. Experimental archaeology demonstrates that such feats are possible using ancient methods, yet the margin of precision still surprises modern engineers. The debate is not about aliens or lost super technologies. It is about fully understanding the capabilities of ancient human ingenuity. Then we encounter anomalous artifacts, objects discovered in contexts that seem historically unexpected. The Baghdad Battery, unearthed in Iraq, consists of a clay jar, copper cylinder, and an iron rod. Some researchers proposed it could function as a simple battery, capable of producing a small electric charge. Replicas have successfully generated voltage, yet many scholars argue it was likely used for storage or ritual purposes, without written records describing its function. We are left with competing interpretations. It stands as a reminder that absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. The Voynich manuscript may be one of the most baffling books ever discovered. Carbon dated to the early 15th century, it contains pages of unknown script and illustrations of plants that do not clearly correspond to any known species. Linguists, code breakers, artificial intelligence systems all have attempted to decipher it. Some researchers suggest it encodes a natural language in cipher. Others propose it may be an elaborate medieval hoax. The unsettling reality is that after hundreds of years, no one has conclusively translated it. That persistent mystery keeps it alive in both academic circles and popular imagination. Beneath the ocean near Japan lies the Yonaguni Monument, a massive underwater rock formation with terrace shapes and sharp edges. Some marine geologists argue it is a natural sandstone formation shaped by tectonic activity and erosion. Others suggest the symmetry hints at possible human modification. The debate continues because conclusive archaeological artifacts have not been recovered at the site. If it were proven to be man-made, it would push back the timeline of advanced coastal construction dramatically. For now, it remains suspended between geology and archaeology. And then there are cosmic mysteries, fast radio bursts, intense millisecond-long pulses of radio energy from distant galaxies baffled astronomers when first detected. Some have been traced to magnetars, highly magnetized neutron stars. Yet not all FRBs behave identically. Their origin mechanisms are still being refined, and every new detection expands the puzzle. These bursts remind us that even with powerful telescopes scanning the sky, the universe continues to surprise us. Dark matter presents perhaps the greatest scientific mystery of our time. Galaxies rotate in ways that cannot be explained by visible matter alone. Gravitational lensing suggests the presence of unseen mass. Experiments deep underground and in particle accelerators attempt to detect dark matter particles, yet direct evidence remains elusive. We can measure its gravitational influence, but we cannot see it. It challenges our understanding of what the universe is fundamentally made of. Now pause and consider this. None of these mysteries invalidate science. In fact, they demonstrate science in action. The unexplained is not a failure. It is the frontier. Every unanswered question drives new research and deeper understanding. The true power of these discoveries lies in their ability to force humanity to admit that we do not know everything. But we are only halfway through this journey. Because the deeper we look into history and science, the more patterns of mystery emerge. Take Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, a site that predates Stonehenge by thousands of years. Massive carved pillars arranged in circular formations suggest complex ritualistic behavior at a time when humans were believed to be primarily hunter-gatherers. Its discovery reshaped theories about organized religion and social cooperation. Did spiritual gathering precede agriculture rather than follow it? That possibility alone forces historians to rethink the foundations of civilization. Or consider the Nazca lines in Peru, enormous geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, visible only from high altitudes. Scholars believe they were created by the Nazca culture between 500 BC and 500 CE, possibly for ritualistic or astronomical purposes. Yet their sheer scale and precision continue to provoke curiosity. Why invest so much labor into designs not fully appreciated from the ground? The intention behind them remains partially speculative. Even in Antarctica, radar imaging has detected unusual subglacial structures beneath kilometers of ice. While most are explained as natural geological formations, each news can fuel speculation. The harsh environment preserves secrets exceptionally well. What else lies hidden beneath ice sheets, waiting for future generations with better technology? In biology, unexplained phenomena also persist. The origins of life on Earth remain one of the most profound mysteries. While hypotheses like the primordial soup model and hydrothermal vent theory provide plausible pathways, scientists have not yet recreated the full transition from non-living chemistry to self-replicating life in laboratory conditions. The gap between organic molecules and the first living cell is still being studied intensely. And what about consciousness? Neuroscience has mapped brain regions, measured neural activity, and identified correlations between brain states and experience. Yet the hard problem of consciousness, why subjective experience exists at all, remains unresolved. How does electrical activity produce awareness? The question borders philosophy as much as biology, showing that even within ourselves, mysteries remain. What makes all of this so captivating is the tension between explanation and uncertainty. Each discovery sits at the edge of understanding. Some will eventually be solved with better tools and clearer data. Others may fundamentally reshape our theories throughout history. Mysteries that once seemed supernatural were later understood through careful investigation. The Earth was once believed to be the center of the universe. Disease was once blamed on spirits. Progress comes from confronting the unknown, not fearing it. So here's the real question. Which of these discoveries challenges you the most? Do you believe every mystery will eventually be solved through science and technology? Or do some of these enigmas suggest that our current frameworks are incomplete? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know which mystery fascinates you and why. Let's create a real discussion. If you're passionate about unexplained discoveries, ancient civilizations, scientific enigmas, and the biggest unanswered questions of our existence. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. The world is still full of secrets, and together, we're going to explore every single one.